The current F1 world champion, Max Verstappen, drove a £2.7 million Aston Martin hypercar one-handed ahead of the season restart at Zandvoort. Max Verstappen drove a £2.7 million Aston Martin hypercar one-handed with the 2023 F1 season set to restart next weekend at the Dutchman's home race at Zandvoort. The 25-year-old is on course for a third straight F1 World Championship, having won 10 of the 12 races, including the last 8 in a row, before the summer break. Verstappen has picked up 314 points while bridging an incredible 125-point gap between himself and second-placed Sergio Perez. Red Bull are also yet to lose a race this season, with Perez claiming victory in Saudi Arabia and Azerbaijan. But with driver and constructor victory in Verstappen and Red Bull's sight, F1's leading man decided to get behind the wheel of a £2.7 million Aston Martin supercar, before showing off his incredible driving skills, controlling the mesmerizing machine with one hand while fiddling with its touch-sensitive screen. Verstappen and his passenger had to wear noise-cancelling headphones inside the cabin, which has been likened to a rocket ship. Aston Martin CEO Tobias Moers says noise inside the cabin can hit the 126 decibel mark, beating that of a jet, 120 decibels. The car also happens to be Adrian Newey designed. Newey is, of course, the Chief Technology Officer of Red Bull Racing, and responsible for the team's dominant car in 2022 and 2023. Lawrence Stroll, who also owns the F1 Aston Martin team, says building the Valkyrie was more complex than piecing together the cars you see on race weekends. Valkyrie is an insane car for anybody to have undertaken, he told Top Gear. I've got a Formula One team, and it's harder to build this car than an F1 car. A Formula One team has 800 people to build 5 cars a year. This is a harder car to build. There's been nothing like it before, and I promise you there will be nothing like it again. Verstappen has hinted at retiring from F1 in 2028 when his contract at Red Bull expires. He would be nearing 30 and undoubtedly would have added more F1 world titles. But changes are coming in 2026 which could tip the balance on the grid. When asked by Telegraph whether he'd retire earlier than 2028 if Red Bull's engine isn't up to scratch, Verstappen stated it must be very bad and dramatic. He added, I also don't expect a team to fall back that far, with all those good people walking around with us. It can always be the case in this sport that you are not doing well as a team. Then it's about what the outlook is and what the perspective is. But indeed, I don't see myself touring around in midfield for 3 years. Then I would rather stay at home or do something else. But again, I don't see that happening.